Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Anielka and today I will be swatching some different Daniel Smith Luminescent watercolors. I have a little bit of variety of colors here. I have Duochrome Aquamarine, Duochrome Blue Pearl, Duochrome Cabo Blue, Iridescent Electric Blue, Duochrome Emerald, Duochrome Turquoise and Duochrome Mauve. So I will swatch them both on black paper and white paper so you can see how they look on black and white surfaces. It doesn't necessarily have to be black or white, just light and dark. But before I start and swatching this out, I will give you a little bit, I will show you a little bit of a tip or tips. I have a couple. First of all, I will zoom you out a little bit. I have this Daniel Smith, like a brochure, I think you call it, with their different colors. They have quite a few in the range, and they have also their different luminescent watercolors here. It gives you quite an easy overview. I cannot pronounce that word, but you do understand hopefully what I mean, of the different types of colors. And they have duochrome, interference, pearlescent and iridescent. Daniel Smith does not only have this brochure, they also have this, which I very much can recommend if you are interested in any of their colors. This is their dot cards with 238 colors, and it's also upside down. So they also have included some of the luminescent colors, so you can test them out. And I also recommend that you have some black paper to test them out on while you are swatching them out. Some black paper that can deal with watercolors. So if you are interested in purchase any of Daniel Smith colors, not only just the luminescent but other colors, I highly recommend this, because they are quite expensive. So, and for the swatching part, I have done this with the paper. I have both glued and stapled some black paper on top of a sheet of white paper. And the white paper are Arches cold press 300 GSM, and the black are, I think it's Stonehenge, it's the name of the paper, and it's also cold pressed 300 GSM, and both papers are 100% cotton. So with that being said, it's time to start the swatching. So for the swatching part, I will just add a little bit color on directly on the paper. So hopefully none will explode on me. So Duochrome Aquamarine, Duochrome Blue Pearl, and I will repeat the name while I start to swatch. And this one did not like me, or see if I have something I can remove it out of the cork of. This was quite thick color. and Duochrome Cabo Blue. I don't know if you say Cabo, Cabo. They don't like me so much, I think. They like to explode on me. I will just have to put that on the side. I was not prepared for all those color explosions, so to speak. Iridescent Electric Blue. And all these colors have good light fastness ratings, so that's good. Duochrome Turquoise. This one I have actually swatched out, and also Duochrome Mauve. But it's no problem to swatch them again and see them side by side. And I will try to remove some color from the cap of this. I don't have an empty palette right now, so therefore I am adding the colors directly on the paper. And I will try to zoom you in a bit before I start with the swatching. You can see a little bit better. Or maybe I just turn the paper that way. Hang on. This makes more sense. So let's start and swatch the colors out. This was quite hard to activate, and I'm not used to paint directly from the colors when they are on the paper either. I'm so used to activate them on a palette because then I can go on them a little bit more aggressive when trying to swatch them. It's hard to talk when doing something at the same time. So right now in this light they look quite similar, but I will give you a bit of a close-up after the paint has dried, so you can see, because I can see that there is quite some difference right now. So now we have Duochrome Blue Pearl. That quite dried and thick color. Come on, come on, come on. And Duochrome Cabo Blue. This look so different on dark comparing to the white paper. I actually bought 5 of these colors this summer because there was a sale, and I had quite some difficulties while deciding which colors I was gonna choose. You might can understand that that I love blue colors, but I didn't want to have 2 similar colors, and there were also some colors that I decided not to buy because I thought they were a little bit too similar to the ones that I have that I eventually chose. And you can see these 3 on the white paper look quite similar as of right now, but keep in mind that they are wet right now, so we will see how similar they look when they are drying. And here I feel like I do added the dots a little bit too close to each other. Move this a little bit. So this is Duochrome Emerald, the only green color. I am not a big fan of green, but I thought it looked quite nice, so I wanted it. Because sometimes you do have some use of a green. I do not paint straight lines, lines, as you might can see. And Duochrome Turquoise. And if you have any suggestions what I can use these colors for, please comment down below. I have some ideas on my own, but it is good to hear other suggestions as well. And I have been a little bit crazy about these colors recently. I love shimmers. I know that not everyone loves shimmers in their watercolor, but I have grown more and more fond of those kind of iridescent colors. But for some reason, I don't know why, if I heard it somewhere or something, I thought that the light fastness on these types of colors were not so good. But it turns out they have good light fastness, but it is like it is with every other watercolor. You can't put the artwork in direct sunlight, because then the colors will fade away quite fast. So I don't think I can get more of this Duochrome Mauve to the white. And I will later on use the paint splashes to other things. That's what I like with watercolors, you can always reactivate them. Because there was a little bit too big than I had planned. But when the colors explode, they do explode. So this is what they look like right now. So I will get back to you once they have dried completely and do some close-up on them. So I will see you in a few seconds for you, some minutes for me. So hang on tight for a second. So now the colors has dried for most parts. No, I think they are all dried. So here is quite a close-up of them, and you can see how they different quite a lot actually when they are applied to white paper or to black paper. Hopefully you can see that they also shimmer when they are on white paper, but most shimmer you get from the black paper. But they do look quite nice, and you can see the Duochrome Cabo Blue looks more gold on the black and blue on the white. Very nice colors. So I hope that you have enjoyed this swatching together with me, and to see how this different color looks like when they are painted on dark and light surfaces. And if you liked the video, please remember to hit the like button down below, and please consider to subscribe to my channel. I do these types of videos with swatching, but also making some art and just art related videos overall. A little bit depending on what I am inspired by at the moment, but mostly watercolors. So with that being said, I hope you have a great day or night or whatever you are having. So take care, and I really hope I will see you in my next video. So bye bye!